This right here is a scale 118 Maisto Chevrolet Camaro Z28. This is an excellent car by Maisto, and you'll see in a few minutes. I'm borrowing this car. This is not mine, but it's definitely something that I would buy myself, because this is a beautiful, beautiful car. It really is. It packs a lot of the features that you like to see in the Maistos, as well as foregoing some of the typical Maisto problems. So let's begin here. So it does feature full suspension, very good suspension at that. Everything does open. It does, on the trunk and the hood, have trouble staying up. Yours may not have that. It just depends on how many times you open it. This one just so happened to be opened a bit too much. So we'll start with engine detail here. Now, while this engine detail would be just just okay when it comes to the budget car world, for Maisto it's decent, because at least these headers right here are squared off and not that same rounded look that we saw in 1970 Chevy Nova. This is at least has some correct detail with that regard. It's not very high. I'm not sure if that's the way it should be, but I don't know. Other than that, everything's in the right place. It's not one big plastic piece, as you can see underneath, and it's got some detail there. It's pretty good. They even have the cover underneath. They don't often do that. Now the front here is definitely a pretty good design. I'm not totally sure if that goes all the way through, but it doesn't really matter because it looks really good anyway. It looks like it could. It's all black. These headlights do have the peg in the middle that I don't like, but at least it's smaller than the others and it's a little bit less noticeable. And actually, with the peg, it almost makes it look like it's the halogen bulb. It's so small, so I'm okay with that. That's not going to bother me. Go around the back here. There's that Z28 logo there. This had 290 horsepower, I believe. It was directly competing with the Ford Mustang Boss of the day, the 302. So it's got decent taillights there. The chrome work, kind of the same deal with most Maistos. It's okay. It could use a little bit more of an improvement. It fades really easily, but it's okay. This license plate came with the car. Metalwork, very good. No random bubbles. Gaps are pretty restrained except for around the door, but most cars have that just so it can open, period. Kind of a decent sized gap there. That's kind of the same deal. I don't really see how they can avoid it. This is supposed to be a mesh cover. It looks like it. It's not. It's actually just regular plastic, but yep, that's plastic. I think it has a metal brace underneath, so it is pretty sturdy though, if you're worrying about that. These wheels here, very, very nice. One of the nicer Maisto rims, I have to say. It actually has the holes to go straight through. A lot of times they don't. They're just one big plastic piece. I'm not sure if this was a Premier or Special Edition car. Judging by the detail, I'd say this might be Premier, but I don't want to jump to that conclusion. It was around $26, but if it was a Premier, it was probably around $30. So inside, the detail is excellent. All the buttons are in the right place. They're all colored in, and there's even wood grain. You can't see it. Oh, there we go. My camera just had to adjust a little bit. And the dials, it's not just one big sticker. You actually have separate dials. That's good to see. And the seats have a really nice texture. On the top, you can see that logo there, kind of where the headrest should be. It looks like it was indented too. Very nice. No carpeting, but it actually does feature floor mats. Right there. Pretty good detail on the door. As you probably noticed, this aerial antenna is very, very wobbly. Extremely wobbly at that. That's going to have to be glued probably. And I don't know, you probably can't see it too well, but it has a nice texture on the back deck. Oh, my bad. Forgot the bottom. Again, pretty good. It looks like, again, part of the transmission is colored in the same color as the exhaust. I don't know really what's going on with that, but at least they colored in the engine. You can see it right under there. It is one big plastic piece, as most of them are. And you can see those very large leaf springs back there. Good old-fashioned muscle car. So that is the review of the Camaro Z28 and by Maisto. It's an excellent car, highly recommend it, and I do believe it's still being sold, so go on out and get it. Thanks for watching.